Okay, Revit. Revit's a BIM package, a Building Information Management package. What we're going to do here is start from the ground and work up. Just a quick introduction into drawing some shapes, some walls, and then we'll go into a bit more complex stuff later on in the next session. Okay, so we're going to start with an architectural template. You can either go to New and then Architectural Template, or just click on the Architectural Template button. You'll have to bear with us. This loads up. Okay, doke. So on the left-hand side down here, we have our interface. We don't have to worry about much of this for the start. We've just got to worry about kind of two buttons. We've got our wall button here and our project browser and our properties. So project browser enables us to look at different levels, level 1, level 0. We can open up our elevations and have these are our elevation nodes. We can look at the north elevation, south elevation. Now you'll notice that there's lots of presets already kind of set up within this package. You'll have the floor to floor heights are set at 4,000. We can alter them later, but these are things we don't need to worry about. Just you've got to go with all the presets that it's got. So we're going to go back to level 0 by double clicking level 0, and we're going to go over, click on the wall. With most programs, you have a little arrow in the bottom corner just below it. So it means it's some extra options. I'm going to click on that one, go down to architectural, and that's going to load up our wall menu. Now you'll see that with most of the menus that we load up, or the options that you click, it'll load up a subgroup of processes or commands that are relevant to your previous selection. So we've got into walls, and these are all the wall commands that we can now operate. Okay, so first things, what we've got to do is set the wall itself. What type of wall are we using? We have lots of kind of standard walls that we can just kind of off the shelf we can click and choose. So we're just going to keep it as this one here, cavity wall, basic cavity wall. And what we're going to do is look at, next thing is we're going to look at where the wall starts. So the bottom of the wall is level 0 here. So we can start on level 0 or level 1. That's great. The height of it is currently 8,000, so that goes up kind of level 0 to level 1 to the height of the wall, height of the building. What we want this one to do is to stop at level 1. So the height of the wall is from level 0 to level 1. So the floor to the floor of level 1 to the ceiling. Okay, so we can just click and we can start drawing our wall. So we can just click on click and draw a wall round. Okay, so that's a basic box, square. Now, if you want to alter these dimensions, this is where the power of Revit comes into its own. If we click on the Modify tool, and I want to modify the length of this wall here, I have to click on this one. It kind of works in adjacencies. So I click on the top wall here, this one's highlighted. I can now round this. You'll notice that the previous distance was the external distance, and then this distance here is the internal distance face to face and the inside of the wall. So if you want the inside to measure, say, I don't know, 5,500, 00, press enter. It also shifts this wall as well. And we can do the same for this guy here, internal, round that down to 10,000, 10 meters, press enter, that rounds that down. Very, very clever stuff. Okay, so that's a little bit about the principles of how Revit works. Just your zoom tools, we've got your wheel on your mouse to zoom in and zoom out. press your wheel to pan the view across. Okay, and if we want to have a quick look at the 3D views, double click on 3D there. This is our 3D view. Zoom and pan work the same. But if you press Shift and the middle wheel, that'll move into the orbit tool, which I don't think, it's not particularly smooth on this machine because I'm running a video capturing software as well. I think if I tap it, you may just hear it being tapped, you may just see it dragging around. Anyhow, that's not really relevant right now. Back to level 0. Double click here. Okay, so pretty similar to CAD, this CAD polylines. Okay, so I'm going to build a few more walls. I'll just have a quick look at a couple more tools. So if you want them to stop kind of linking on, hit escape, start a new line, and we're just going to have a go at, I think I clicked too many times there, escape, click again, escape, click again, okay, escape. So I'm going to guide you through these 3 tools here. So we have, they're pretty straightforward. You've got extend multiple. If you hold your cursor over the icon, it will tell you what to do. Trim and extend in one command. So you select your boundary where you want it to extend to, and you click on the lines you wish to extend to it. Now, there's also an added bonus. If I extended this line to here, now I think you've got to click on the part that you want to keep, because it will trim it back the opposite way if you don't. Okay, so go to trim boundary, trim up to there. Okay, come out of the command, then come back into the command and select this as your trim boundary. This wall will trim up to its apparent intersection, so it's intelligent enough to realise where it should be going to. Okay, so the other tool, I think the key point with this is just to remember, click on what you want to keep and make sure you select the boundaries first off. Okay, so trim and extend. This is similar to your fillet tool. So if you're clicking on 2 walls, you've got one wall you want to keep, this wall here, and I want to trim this section off here. I click here, and it will trim these back. I have an error message, they can't be joined. Okay, unjoin elements, there we go. I wanted to join these 2 points at the apparent intersection. Click on one line, then the other, and it sorts these out. I presume that these 2 lines here will never join because they're parallel lines, whereas this one will join this one. Okay, have a play around with that. Draw some shapes, and yes, investigate those tools. There's another little example I'd like to show you. Okay, so I want to go back to my wall tool. So architecture wall. I want to draw 2 circles. Okay, and what I'd like to do is chop out these inner 2 pieces on the inside. Now, I did it using this trim and extend corner tool, clicking on the 2 sides that I want to keep, there and there, and it trims those back. I haven't tried it with this tool yet. So that's your trim boundary, and you want to chop that out. Yeah, it doesn't work quite the same. Trim boundary, chop that. Trim boundary, oh. Trim boundary, chop that. Oh. Trim boundary, keep this. Trim boundary, oh, trim boundary. again. I prefer the other tool. It's a little bit less complicated. Click off, click, click. Yep. This one's, I think this is easier for kind of straight lines, and this is easier for if you have two lines. Click, click. Click on the two parts you want to keep, and it kind of works it out for you. Okay, I think that's about it for this part. The next session we'll have a look at building a simple room and populating it. Okay.